Okay. 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 So the funniest thing just happened. So I'm playing, right? And I'm talking about how I'm about to Mikolosh ROM because I don't want to. For those of you who don't know, to Mikolosh is you just don't get bodied first off. But to Mikolosh is you just throw poison knives at them. You throw 3 to be exact until they become poison. I don't actually know if I can even Mikolosh ROM. I thought it was worth a shot. Well, I was talking about trying to Mikolosh ROM, which obviously isn't going to fly, but I will let that fly. But I was talking, I mean, you literally saw, I was in the middle of the fight, and then it said someone else had logged into my PlayStation, my account. So it stopped, and the broadcast ended. And so then I went, and I just, as fast as I could, slammed back into mine. And it managed, believe it or not, to not end my session. So, I'm back. The fight never ended. It was just kind of a weird pause. But we were victorious in killing Rom. That was weird. Lower Prometheus Root Chalice. That's useless. Crazy. But so yeah, someone else logged into me, and it managed to not crash. So we just logged right back in, and we're cool. So there's the boss fight. The end. I tried to Mikolosher. Mikoloshing apparently doesn't work. I didn't know there's a layer 4 in this. Actually, was not aware of a 4th layer. Thought this was a 3-layer chalice, but whatever. Cool. Could have sworn this was a 3, but I guess it's a 4, so I would guess. Gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream really quick just to check. But yeah, so that was weird. Someone else logged in as me, kicked me out, but game didn't crash. So finished the fight. You didn't miss anything except me, luckily having been standing behind that pillar. I don't know which one this is. Ailing Loran. I don't need that. That's not it. It must be this one. Whew, so very, very lucky. Yeah, it's a 3 depth. So it's a 3 depth, so why is there a layer 4, I ask? I don't know. I guess we'll explore and find out. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, okay, I wasn't crazy. It did say it was level 3, but a 4th level. I wonder if that means it's going to be harder, or if this is where all the really cool loot is. Because I got the lower root chalice, and as long as I'm not wrong, it's in this. You don't need to do the root chalices, so it should be in here. That being the disgusting chalice, or no, the whatever, the chalice I need to cleanse. Also, his head snapped really quick for a hot 666 damage. Howdy. Oofentot? I don't know. But yeah. So, whatever. 4th layer, this is weird. Because, if it says 3 layers, I'm pretty sure it's only supposed to be 3 layers. But maybe this is where the higher... I forgot it again immediately. The chalice I need to cleanse is. Oh, here's one of these guys. He's dying really quickly, actually. So, you probably won't have anything good on him. Yeah, that's... We'll see if that's good or not. Little summon. Prospector Olek, he kind of let me down and just died last time I summoned him for the ROM fight. But it was a little helpful, I guess. Can't complain too much since I won. You know, slaughtered the prey. But I guess we'll see. Okay, there's one of those. Nothing else? Oh, and one of these. I don't actually own Dark Souls 3. I've played like a good hour or two on my buddy's account. Or not on my buddy's account, on my buddy's console. And, you know, it was fun. But I again, don't own it, so I couldn't... Oh, man, I'm getting clapped. Wow. Wow, that was unfortunate. I just got clapped. Yeah, 56. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I have 86, I believe, % for Bloodborne. I'm only missing 3 trophies. I'm missing all the hunter tools, which I'm just missing 2. I need to beat the Promethean Queen, which is what I'm working on right now. And I need to beat the game a 3rd time to get the 3rd ending. Because I didn't do the... Because I did the first 2. But luckily for that one, I chose the hardest 2 endings first. I did the hardest ending first and the medium one in the second. So it's the easiest and quickest ending, 3rd for me. So that'll be the final trophy I get, because I'm planning on beating the Promethean Queen before I end the game, or fight Murgo. Yeah, because the 3 endings, there's the Moon Presence, which that was the first one I did, which is the hardest because, you know, the umbilical cord thing, and, you know, having to fight a 2nd final boss. Or 3rd final boss if you count Murgo. And then I did the one where you just fight Gehrman and leave the Moon Presence out of it. Which, you know, is a fight. And so the only one I have left is to just accept my fate and awaken. Or die, or whatever you want to call it, depending on, you know, who you're talking to. Oh, I'm gonna get clapped by these fellas again. Yeah, the worst part about these dogs is that they're pretty fast, and they like to lunge at you as you try and heal. But they don't have too much health, so no problem there. And their little hat guy, their hunter guardian guy, pet owner, I don't really know what to call him. He's pretty pathetic. He gets chained easily. And he's just staring at a wall, so... Oh, I ran out of stamina. Ouchie. Okay, easy peasy. Yeah, this is New Game Plus 2. Yeah, I'm only on plus 2. +1. Yeah, for me, my +1 was super easy because on my no plus, I overleveled myself a whole lot. So my +1 was just a cakewalk because I was so severely overleveled. Yeah. That ending was not too difficult because again, it's just Gehrman, and you know. He's just like every other hunter fight, but a little bit faster towards the end. This is my one and only character. I would have gotten it like real life time a lot faster, but I took a lot of breaks. I've taken a lot of breaks playing this game because it gets me I just get tired of playing it after like a week. Or something. Oh. Guess that's what they meant. Okay, actually, that's what I was thinking about. So, because I have the DLC. I bought it. I have never played it. I've never played the DLC. The most I know for it is that's where you get the really crazy weapons that all your like real people summons have. Oh, and that was unfortunate, but whatever. And I have it, so I was wondering if you'd want to see me do that, because I was gonna play it, and I probably would have ended up doing it anyway. But I mean, because it's just gonna be like pretty much the same thing as this one. Get all the weapons, beat all the bosses, find all the areas, blah blah blah. Rinse, repeat, pretty much the same thing. So I haven't really decided if I wanted to do that yet. Oh, I forgot that one has a weird visceral timer. I might 100% DLC. I haven't really decided yet. I also haven't looked at the trophies for that either. But from what I could gather, it's pretty much same standard as this one, or as the base game. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. Is that it? Is that this room? Okay. Yeah, because that's the thing. Because then it's a whole new. It's because for 100%ing DLC as well would be essentially like doing a new game, pretty much. Because then you have to do the whole don't know enemies, don't know bosses, don't know places, etc. whole shtick again. Which, I mean, could be fun, could get some really overpowered weapons, but I don't really also kind of want to deal with that. Especially, once I actually fully platinum base game, I'm going to stop for a little bit, because I will have played so much Bloodborne. Oh, and I'm totally dead. There's a lot of enemies in here. This is a mess. Wow, this is a clusterfuck of rats and blobs and sat guys. Whatever, I don't care. That's minimal damage. Yeah, that's the buzzsaw is the one that all the, like, when you ring the bell to summon an ally in battle, that's the weapon that everyone has. At least all the people that I've summoned have had, is that buzzsaw. Okay, so here's the thing about this chalice, is which that trophy requires me to fight and kill the Promethean Queen boss. And the Promethean Queen boss is only found in chalice dungeons, but a very specific chalice dungeon after doing very specific things. So, in order to fight the Promethean Queen, I need to do a whole bunch of ludicrous steps in order to unlock the chalice. So currently, I am in the middle of trying to get the defiled chalice, from which I need to cleanse to get the chalice that the Promethean Queen is in. But the weird thing is, I don't know when you joined, but this is a 3-layer chalice. And after I beat Rom, who was the 3rd layer boss, there was an elevator to a 4th layer, even though I went out and checked and it said there was the Prometheus 3-layer chalice. So this is the 4th layer in a 3-layer chalice, and I'm just kind of exploring because I didn't get the defiled chalice, even though everything said I was going to get it from there. Because to get the defiled chalice, you have to first, because you get the upper Prometheus chalice from like the Blood-Starved Beast or something. Yeah, it does suck as a trophy, but you get the upper Prometheus from the Blood-Starved Beast, I think, and then once you do upper Prometheus, you unlock middle, and once you do middle, you unlock lower, and once you do lower, you're supposed to get the... I hate these things so much. You're supposed to get the defiled, and then once you clear defiled, you get the weird chalice that she's in. But yeah, this does suck. This is one of the 3 trophies I need. The other 2, again, being all tools, which I'm only missing 2, and the final ending. Luckily, I already had a lot of the stuff just from playing. Howdy, Daniel Kim. But luckily, I already had most of the stuff for the Promethean Queen, because I'd already beaten all the bosses that I needed to, them being the Bloodstarved Beast, Amygdala, and there's one more. It's the Bloodstarved Beast, Amygdala, and one other. I can't remember who, though, for the life of me. Who's she? But it's the Bloodstarved Beast, Amygdala, and one more, but I already beaten all of them because I was just doing that for the trophies, for beating them. But, you know. So now it's mostly just grinding for the materials that I need. And it's a lot of... She's mostly the Promethean Queen. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know, because I haven't fought the Promethean Queen ever before. Everywhere I've looked, they've said that that actually getting to her is harder than her fight. And they said the recommended level for her is level 70 to level 100. I'm currently level 128. So if that was true, then I would be extremely ready. But everyone is saying that just getting to her is the hardest part, because you have to go through so many difficult chalice dungeons just to get to her, and that the boss fight's easy. So the general consensus among the internet is that no, she's not too difficult, especially compared to other bosses and what you have to do to get to her. I don't know though, because you know, everyone thinks different bosses are difficult, depending. But I don't have too much worry that she's going to be an actual tough fight. I'm more worried that I'm not going to be able to get the materials from chalices, and because their chalices are super weird and occasionally quite vague. But I'm not too worried about the queen herself. Oh, I thought I was opening that. 6 tomb mold, that's actually a lot. Because I know this is one that because the boss I struggle with the most is Vicar Amelia. I don't know why, but for some reason, Vicar Amelia just kicks my ass every single time I fight her. And she's, you know, she just wails on me every single time, and I just can't win. I mean, obviously I have, but... I believe I am almost done with them. Right now, again, I'm trying to get the Defiled Chalice, which it said it's supposed to drop in this dungeon. I might have read it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. It said it was supposed to drop. It said because you have to clear the 3 layers of the Promethean Chalice, which I'm currently doing. Which is the upper, middle, and lower. I'm in the lower Promethean Chalice. And then you're supposed to... from the lower, you get the Defiled Chalice, which is what I'm currently trying to get. Because once you get the Defiled Chalice, you have to cleanse it. So there's 3 layers in the Defiled Chalice. And once you clear all 3 of them, you unlock a chalice with a really long title. And that's the chalice that I do believe the Promethean Queen resides in. And so then to actually use that chalice is you have to get special materials that are only found in chalice dungeons, like Bastards of Loran, and some harder to get materials like red jelly. And then you also have to play enough chalices to get the Arcane Haze Extractor. And I have that. So I have the Haze Extractor, I have Arcane Haze, I have enough Bastards, I think I have half enough jelly, but you can get that from the story and also just in a dungeon pretty easily. So I just need 2 more red jellies, I believe, and I need to get the Defiled Chalice. But other than that, I am ready. I have everything set up pretty much. So it's a long checklist that I kind of did super out of order. But that's also not the worst thing. Because it's getting done. Which is what matters, really. So it's just essentially a big task list of here's everything you need to do in order to have a chance to fight the Promethean Queen. And I've done most of it. I'm hoping that because I didn't get the Defiled Chalice in the 3 layers that I was expecting in this dungeon, and then there was a magical 4th layer here, and the magical 4th layer. I didn't see anything about a magical 4th layer, but it is, because you know, it literally on the Chalice dungeon says Promethean Chalice 3 layers. And then the lantern for this is layer 4, which is weird, you know, if you're, you know, expecting 3 layers like I was. Okay, there's a lot of blobby things in here. And those can be troublesome because if they do the drop down thing, they only have 1 shot at it. But if they do the drop down thing, you just get bodied. Yeah, no, ROM does spawn the spiders. It's okay. Oh, see, look, I was just talking about it, and I still fell for it. Okay, the ROM fight in the yeah. ROM is still pretty easy. The main difference, though, because I've done, you know, obviously the ROM fight twice, and then the difference between real ROM and Chalice ROM is that Chalice ROM, God, there are so many. Oh my God, there are so many. The difference, Chalice ROM, it's the same thing. The whole 3 waves with the spiders, except Phase 1 ROM is about to 75, Phase 2 is about to 50, and then Phase 3 is all the way to from 50 to 0. And Phase 1 ROM is super easy. He doesn't have any attacks, or she doesn't have any attacks. It's just the spiders, and then you just wail on her a little bit. And then 50%, Phase 2 ROM, she has the shoot attack, where she will shoot the blue crystally things down at you. And, you know, you can just run from it. And that's all. But then Phase 3 ROM gets the slam out. She gets the slam, the summon the things up, and then she gets 2 new attack, or no, 1 new attack, where she just just wiggles and does a bunch of body slams, and those hurt pretty bad and are super easy to get chained into if you're not careful. But other than that, it's pretty much the same fight, except ROM in the dungeon attacks a lot more. Attacks a whole lot more than normal ROM rather. Like, I got it, you can see, not in this one because it was a weird, someone else logging on my thing, but on the one right before this, you can see, she did the shoot attack, like, as soon as the animation for the shooting thing stopped, she was just gearing up to do the animation another time, and she just wouldn't stop. She just wouldn't stop doing the same attack over and over and over. She just kind of have to push in. You have to be extra aggressive in the Chalice fight because she won't stop attacking until you attack, and even then she won't stop until you attack enough. It was still pretty easy, but it was easy to get caught off guard by the amount of attacks. And it's just another one of those, it's not hard, but there are so many chances to get hit that it's bound to happen. And each time you get hit, the chance for something bad happening. But the spiders, otherwise everything works the exact same. The spiders spawn and don't respawn once you kill them, so you just body the spiders and body ROM. And if for whatever reason you're having trouble with it, or you just want it to go as fast as possible, there are 2 cooperators you can summon, 2 NPCs. you can summon to do the fight with you. I mean, they're pretty useless. I summon them just to get through it as fast as possible. But, because, you know, I'm trying... No, I don't care about Rom. I just need the Promethean Cream. But they died before the third phase of the fight. No, they died killing the third wave of spiders. And then I had to fight the third wave of Rom by myself, which was lame, because that's the whole reason I summoned them, because Rom doesn't stop attacking for, like, 2 seconds. Like, it's literally continuous attacking. Oh. Oh. Almost bodied? 5 HP or something? Yeah, the witch is the easiest one in the game. Like, she doesn't even fight. The only way it can possibly go wrong is if you're, like, slightly underleveled and you manage to get grabbed by her little whiz-pow thing, and then the dude just wail on you. But even then, it's not hard. It's just if you get grabbed, it's kind of easy to get bodied because you can't do anything. But other than that, the witch fight's the easiest thing. And Murgo is also beyond easy. Speaking of easy, though, Mikolash. Mikolash, it's either the witch or Mikolash for the easiest fight. Because Mikolash is pathetic. Especially once you just get to the drop down and just poison blade him. Because, you know, why would you not? The fact that that's still in the game is ridiculous. No, not for me, he doesn't. He gets awfully close, but he doesn't one hit. And if, I mean, you probably know, but if you don't, once he runs away, because it's just the first fight when he only summons the skeleton and does the auger thing. That's pretty easy. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I can totally see why that would be harder. I knew on mine because I was like watching videos like, you know, top 7 easiest boss fights in hard games or something stupid like that, and they were like, yep, you just stand up here and throw poison knives at him. So then I just held on to poison knives the whole game and slaughtered him. Yeah, he does spam that's the Augur of Abredis. It's the one I have on right now, actually, that thing, which is super annoying, but he's hard if you don't know, but once you do know, I mean, that sounds stupid. You could literally say that about any of the bosses, but once you do know, the Mikolash fight becomes like 10 times easier. I never had problems with him on his Augur phase. I just kind of always, it was always kind of easy to tell when he was gonna do it, for me at least, on my run through. What is that? What is happening? Where am I? And I don't know, but Mikolash, once you know, I can definitely see why if you didn't know that'd body you, but once you do know, he's one of the easiest. Him, the witch, and Murgo are all super easy. What other easy ones are there? The weird fight is the one with the trio of dudes it's the mandatory fight in between Vicar, Amelia, and Rom with the 3 pyromancer dudes in the Snake Woods. That one's a weird fight. So I can't tell if it's hard or not because... Oh wow. Yeah, I don't have the buzzsaw because, like I said, I haven't played any of the DLC. I mean, I own it and was thinking about it. I just never got around to it. So my best weapon is this holy sword. Oh, yeah, the Shadows of Yharnam. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't started the... I don't have it. I don't really intend on starting the DLC in this go through because, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't seem... I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I just don't want to do it. I haven't had a problem not having done it. I know the buzzsaw is like really good because it's the one everyone has. You don't have to kill anything, just find it. Another thing, just yeah. No, the buzzsaw seems really good. I mean, it is really good. You just get it spinning in corner, guys. But yeah. Base game wise though, I can't tell if Shadows of Yharnam are actually like hard, because individually they're nothing, but when they're all together, it's just kind of a lot of attacks all at once. But again, that's pretty much all group fights. So, but they're not too bad. I usually get a cooperator just to kind of even the playing field, because with all three of them, it's just too much sometimes. With all three of them focusing on you. So I summon another guy just to take us a little bit of the fire off. Oh, yeah. The One Reborn is pathetically easy. The One Reborn is ridiculously easy. I mean, you just kind of stand against the big bit. You don't get... There's the one attack where you can body you in like one hit. But it has like a 7-second telegraph, and you just, you can run to outside the map. Yeah, the One Reborn is ridiculously easy. The only time I've died to that is when he does that little one-hit attack of his. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, the One Reborn is ridiculously easy. All the main bosses are a lot easier than not obviously not all of them, because the witches are optional and they are ridiculously easy, but a lot of the main ones are a lot easier than the mandatory. Because the One Reborn has nothing. Once you kill the 4 Molly girls, like immediately, well, he can't do anything. You just kind of stand in between his legs and just hit him. Like, the only way that can go wrong is if you run out of stamina, and then he starts that one-hit attack, and somehow you can't get away in time. But, if that's the case, then it's a whole thing. Excuse me. Who are the other mandatory bosses? Yeah, because the Hunter fight... Yeah, I've heard that the Dark Souls 3 DLC is super, super difficult. I mean, I know that's like the point. Named Milder. He's ridiculous. What's he do? Because, again, I've never played. So what does he do? Okay, there's my lamp. Let me get a sippy of some water before this boss fight. Yeah, my Dark Souls knowledge is pretty much, it's hard. It's like Bloodborne, but instead of a gun, you have a shield. And then the 2 big guys. Oh, big health bar fast guy. Oh, hey, look, it's the bloodletting beast. Cool. I don't like this. I don't... Yep, okay. Oh. Seems to have big health. One-hit raging attack. Oh, that's lame. That's super lame. Yeah, I can see why that's hard. One-hit attacks are the worst. The Moon Presence got awfully close to a one-hit with its, like, less than 1 health attack. Actually, here's a cool story. I used to have a Clord because I was running out of space. But on my Moon Presence fight, I ran out of blood vials in my Moon Presence fight when he was about at like a 6th health or something. I was pretty sure I was going to die, but I didn't want to just give up. because I had gotten that far and it took me a while. Also, I had to go to school. Like I was like, what? I was like went to sleep at like 11 or something, because it was like, oh, I just beat Gascoigne and there's the Blood Moon presence, and then I got up early in the morning, so like I'm gonna get ready for school and then fight the Moon presence this morning, and I ran out of blood vials and he had like a 6 health left, and he has his one-hit attack that it's not a one-hit, but it takes you down to 1 HP no matter what. So, you know, that's where all my blood vials went, was me getting hit to 1 HP and then trying to recover so he didn't hit me with the attacks that are very happy to take me below 0. And I'm sorry for the pause. I was focusing. And so I was out of blood vials, and he hit me to 1 HP. So I had a single HP, and I would run away until he started the animation for. Oh, that's weird. I hope I don't die here. Until he started the animation for his one hit. Am I through the ceiling? Until he started the animation for his one hit, and then I would charge in. So I would just essentially play the evadey game until he started to do his one hit. And once he started to do his one hit, I would run in and go full offense, because he couldn't hit me any lower health. So then I just did that for like 5 minutes, managing to like dodge his every other attack, and then go in with when he decided he was going to do his little 1 HP thing, and I managed to beat him with a single HP. And it was intense, because I had 1 HP for like a third of the fight, and you know, in a game like this, having half health is terrible. Having half health is detrimental. So having 1 was ridiculous. Like I could have fallen like 2 feet and just died. So that was probably the best moment I've had in this game. But, you know, unfortunately, I deleted the, I didn't think about it. I just hit delete all captures because I was running out of space on my PS4. Or no, I wasn't running out of space. I just had like 50 gigs of saved clips or whatever, and like trophy pictures. So I decided it was time to get rid of those. But, you know, so unfortunately, but what can you do? Now it's just a story. Boom, defiled chalice. See, there it is. Okay, let me read what you said. Oh, also tail can toot you. Yeah, it sounds terrible. Okay, there's the defiled chalice. So it was on the 4th floor. That's cool. Okay, so there's the defiled chalice. Okay, excellent. I felt let me feel it. Oh, that's lame. That is super lame. I did that with I think the cleric beast or something, and I fought him and I died the same moment he did. I was so upset because I had finally managed to kill him.
Well.
Oh, I had killed him. Yeah, that's exactly. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. The exact same thing has happened to me before. You kill him at the like literally exact same time, and then you know, it's like you just hope it counts. Yeah, but it counted. Yeah, they're actually surprisingly fair about that. About that counting, which is nice because you know that would suck if it didn't, because then you would have to do the fight twice. Okay. Yeah. Watching the Blood Echoes is always the greatest. Okay. So here is the Defiled Chalice, which is what I was trying to get. So I have enough Bastards, enough Rituals. I need Arcane Haze. 22. I don't know how much I do have. Oh, whoops. Eight. Okay, I need 22, so that's nothing. What's that, 14? Cool. That's like 1 level 3, so I'll just do 2. Perfect. Alright, defiled chalice check. That's excellent. Okay, so now that I have the defiled chalice, I have to clear all 3 layers of it. Oh, excuse me. I have to clear all 3 layers of it. And then that will give me the special chalice that the Promethean Queen is in. So there you go. Okay, let me just make sure I'm topped off. Whoop. Not even as good. I never owned an Xbox until I got a 360 for free, like 3 months ago. So I played Halo for like 30 minutes when I was at like my mom's friend's house, and she had like a 12-year-old son or something. And he was like, "Oh, you wanna play Halo with me?" I was like, whatever. Like, we're at a weird adult party. So I never played Halo. And yeah. Dark Souls 3 is, from what I played, was fun. I haven't played a lot of any of those. I played like a little bit of Dark Souls 1, and like I played like 2-3 hours of Dark Souls 1, like an hour or 2 of Dark Souls 3. But what I did play, it was fun. Because these games are really fun. For the difficulty, they are really fun. Okay, let's make this. Oof, okay. Oof. Okay, sweet. Defiled chalice. So I'm going to end this one here. Tomorrow, I will clear the defiled chalice, all 3 layers. And in doing that, I will unlock the special chalice that the Promethean Queen is in. Once I get that, I will then continue on with the main game, and until I can get the living string from Mother Brain, and then we will kill the Promethean Queen, and then kill Murgo, and have Platinum Bloodborne. So, thank you, Oof and Tot, for the wonderful discussion on these games. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow, and thank you also, Daniel Kim, for watching. Hope you'll be here tomorrow when I clear the defiled chalice. So, on that note, this is Bloodborne Road to Platinum. Catch y'all tomorrow.